You've done it 1,000 times. A sting behind the eyes, a tightening in the throat, and then tears. But why? Your eyes actually produce 3 completely different kinds of tears. Each one has its own chemistry, its own trigger, and its own job. That film has 3 layers: an oily outer coat to slow evaporation, a watery middle, and an inner mucus layer that holds everything in place. Reflex tears carry antibodies and antimicrobial enzymes. They're not just rinsing, they're fighting off bacteria at the same time. Then come reflex tears. Slice an onion, walk into smoke, or face a gust of wind, and your eyes flood to wash the irritant away. The third kind is the most mysterious: emotional tears. As far as science can tell, humans are the only species that produces them. All tears begin in the lacrimal gland, a small almond-shaped structure tucked above the outer corner of each eye. From there, tears wash across the surface with every blink, then drain through tiny ducts at the inner corner, down into your nose. Tears are mostly water, but they also contain electrolytes, proteins, lipids, and enzymes, a surprisingly complex chemical cocktail. Emotional tears are chemically different from basal or reflex tears. They contain higher levels of stress hormones and certain proteins. Among those chemicals are prolactin, adrenocorticotropic hormone, and leucine enkephalin, a natural painkiller your own body manufactures. The signal to cry begins deep in the brain's limbic system, the ancient region that processes emotions, memory, and arousal. Strong feelings activate the sympathetic nervous system, the same fight-or-flight wiring that speeds your heart and tenses your muscles. Then the parasympathetic system kicks in. It triggers the lacrimal gland, and tears begin to flow, bringing the body back toward calm. Babies cry from the very first breath. For a newborn, tears are the primary survival tool, a distress signal that demands immediate attention. Appears. Adult tears still communicate vulnerability and invite empathy from the people around us. Tears themselves are ancient. The ability to produce them first appeared in amphibians roughly 360 million years ago. Early tears existed only to keep eyes moist on land. The emotional layer, crying as communication, evolved much later, in social mammals. Seeing someone cry activates mirror neurons and triggers a measurable empathy response. Tears make sadness more recognizable on a face. Tears also blur the crier's vision, which may serve as an honest signal of vulnerability, one that's hard to fake and easy to trust. On average, women cry about 3 to 4 times a month, men about once. Hormones like prolactin and testosterone partly explain the gap. Culture shapes crying too. Some societies treat tears as strength, others see them as weakness. The biology is universal, but the rules are local. Research suggests that crying can lower cortisol levels and reduce the intensity of distress, a genuine physical relief, not just emotional. Those leucine enkephalins released in emotional tears act on opioid receptors in the brain, producing a mild analgesic and calming effect. Many people report feeling better after a good cry. The release of stress chemicals may explain that sense of emotional reset. But when crying happens constantly or without clear cause, it can signal depression or hormonal imbalance, a sign worth exploring with a doctor. Other animals produce basal and reflex tears, but no other species has been confirmed to shed tears from emotion. That distinction remains uniquely human. Scientists still don't fully understand why evolution favored emotional tears. The leading theory: they evolved as an honest, hard-to-fake social signal. So the next time you feel tears rising, know this: your body is doing something remarkable, communicating, healing, and connecting you to others. So the next time you feel tears rising, know this: your body is doing something remarkable, communicating, healing, and connecting you to others.